Namaste, everyone. Welcome today, now. Atma, you are already here. Namaste, Rajee. I'm happy to be here with you. Thank you. Namaste, Atma. Welcome. I'm happy to to connect with you right now. Nikhil, you are here. Namaste, Rajee ji. Pranam. Very happy and fortunate to connect with you with your strong presence, Nikhil and Ma. Welcome, Nikhil, and welcome, Ma. I'm very happy to connect with both of you today, right now. Shivani, you are also here. You are saying, Namaste, Rajiji. Namaste, Shivani. Welcome. Jami, you are saying, Dearest Raji, very happy to be with you here today. Thank you, Jami. Welcome, Jami. Jami, and to all of you, a very simple thing. This satsang, this moment, let's say this moment, this now, this is not really in this moment and this now. It's not like present. It's not really present. It is not really present moment. It is felt like this because we live in time. So we see everything from the eyes of time. That's why we call it this moment. Otherwise, it is not this moment. It is not time actually. Where we are right now in this satsang is already happening beyond time. And if you listen, if you get in sync more with what is here now, very easily you can also taste it, taste what is beyond time. So welcome Jamie on this note and all of you. Matthias, you are here. You're saying Namaste, dear Rajiji. It's good to be here. Welcome, Matthias. Happy to connect with you. Wing, you are here. You're saying Namaste, Rajiji. So happy to see you here, love. And Namaste, Wing. Also, I'm very happy to connect with you again after some time. Welcome. Soham, you are also here. You're saying Namaste, Rajiji. Namaste, Soham. Welcome. Petra, you are here. You're saying Namaste, Rajiji. Feel so blessed. You appear on my screen again now. Welcome, Petra. I'm happy to connect with you. You again appear in the on the screen of my heart. Natalia, you are saying good morning, Rajiji. I am with you, and this is how Moscow looks like now. Love you so much. Oh wow. Welcome, Natalia. Very very good morning to you, and happy to connect with you right now. Istina, you are saying Namaste, Raji. Thank you for being here. I'm happy to be with you. Namaste, Istina. welcome. I'm very happy to welcome you here. Can connect with you right now. If we are really here like this, Istina, and connection is happening here, there are all possibilities that we can see much. We can see beyond ego, beyond mind. We can see beyond time here right now. It is not that difficult. So listening is the key. While even when you are asking question or anything, welcome. Nitish, you are here. You are saying namaste. Rajee ji, namaste Nitish. Welcome. Happy to see you in on Google Hangout now. And further, Nitish, you are also you said, which I missed. You said feeling blessed to connect with you. Very happy to connect with you also, Nitish. Nitya, you are here. You are saying namaste, Rajee ji. Very happy to meet you. Uh, Nitya, I am also very happy to meet you. Very welcome, very welcome, Nitya. Aparna, you are saying Namaste, Rajiji. Again, blessed to be here. Thank you for your beautiful presence. Welcome, Aparna. I'm happy to connect with you. Vinod, you are also here. You are saying Rajiji, good morning and looking forward for higher clarity than ever. Welcome, Vinod. Yes, it is a very good attitude. Let's start like this today. No? Welcome. Timur, you are also here. You are saying Namaste, dear Raji. Namaste, Timur. Welcome. I am happy to connect with you, Timur. Trupti, you are also here. You are saying Namaste, Raji. Good morning. Welcome, Trupti. Very good morning. Steve, you are also here. You are saying Namaste, Raji. My heart is open for truth. Love, Steve. Welcome, Steve. This is very beautiful to say like this, that my heart is open for truth. Then definitely the beloved will appear in the heart. But remember, it will not appear from outside, it will appear from within. From the depths of the heart, it appears in the heart, in that part of the heart which you know, which you feel, which you can touch, and you can say something about. Because heart is the self, and that part which you know and you can know is called is known as heart generally, and this is what we call heart or ourself. And that which is unknowable remains unseen by us in a way. So very welcome, Steve. Zina, you are also here. You are saying namaste, beloved Raji ji. Namaste, Zina. Welcome. And David, you are also here today. You are saying Namaste, dear Rajee. Happy to be here with you. And Namaste, David. Welcome. I'm also happy to connect with you, dear. Annabelle, you are also here today. You are saying Namaste, Rajee. I'm here. Thank you. Welcome, Annabelle. Happy to connect with you. Shashikant, you are also here today. You are saying Pranam, Rajiji. Good morning and hello to everyone in the online satsang. Thank you. Uh, Everyone, Shashikant is saying hello to all of you. Happy to connect with you, Shashikant. Shashikant, you have written the same message on Facebook also. Aparna, you have written already something. But before I take any questions, let us spend a few minutes together in general, not focusing on a particular question or a topic. Allow me to speak from my heart the truth that I can see in this moment. And trust me, that can help you more than anything else, more than the questions you think you have, and more than the answers you think uh, you can get. One does not really need to do so much. One just need to learn how to keep quiet. One just need to learn how to connect with its own silence, one's own silence, which is within you only. So beyond this layer of mind, beyond this layer of noise and experiences, this silence is always present, always. And it is up to you what you focus. When you are in satsang, the best option for you would be to connect as much as you can, rather than trying to figure out things and rather than trying to verbalize and trying to understand at conceptual level, because that is the level where misunderstanding is happening, and you expect understanding to happen at that level only. That is not going to serve the purpose fully. Only you will have some sense of understanding and some sense of freedom for a few minutes, for a period of time only. Very soon that level will bring up some more misunderstandings. You don't need to replace your misunderstanding at conceptual level by understanding. You can drop it altogether by not touching it. You can just leave it as it is and be connected to the truth of this moment. Anything that you say, anything that you understand can wait while you listen and to the truth and while you connect with the truth. This is the potential of this moment of this session. Although the question answers will take place, that is, remember not to give you any understanding. That is just to release you from your mind, which is full of concepts and the sense of knowledge within those concepts. So, on this note, I want to start today. Um, Peter, you are also here today. You are saying glad to be here with you, Raji. Welcome, Peter. Happy happy to see you. Hope you reached well and home. Denan, you are a new friend, I guess. You are here. You are saying Namaste, Raji. I'm happy to be joining. Welcome, Denan. Happy to connect with you. Prachi, you are also here today. You are saying beloved Raji. Sadar Pranam. Welcome, Prachi. Happy to see you here. Barbara, you are also here today. You are saying good morning, Raji. Thank you for being satsang now. Appreciate it, Barbara. Morning, Barbara. Welcome. Barbara, for you also, and everybody actually. Remember, it is not a conceptual satsang. It is an energetic satsang. So the more you you listen and stay here, walk with me, moment by moment, the more there is a possibility of seeing something beyond mind, something that mind cannot see, and you can connect with the truth very easily. Ram, you are also here today. You are saying Namaste Rajiji. Happy to be in your presence. Welcome, Ram. I'm also happy to connect with you again. So, before anybody, before asking any questions, ask yourself: is it really so important for you? Is this question so important that you can, you are ready to exchange this opportunity of discovering your true nature with the possibility of getting answer for this question? Is the answer of this question so important for you? Everybody ask yourself, and then if you feel still it is a very important question for you, then you ask. You can ask questions which are connected to your day-to-day life, which are giving you trouble, and I will answer also out of love. But remember, that's not what I am, why I am here for. What I am here for, I am here to facilitate, to help you see what is here right now, what is your true nature, what is the true nature of life. This is possibility of this, highest possibility of this moment. So it is up to you if you want the highest or if you want your highest. But what you feel is for you, what you feel is has highest value for you in this moment. So you must decide, and that will be only uh, your ground in which you will receive anything within this satsang, during this satsang. Life can shower on you. Life can bring sunlight and every other facilities, but the ground has to be there. And mind and thinking is not the ground where anything permanent can grow. Your heart is that ground where understanding doesn't seems to be there so much in the at the moment, but there is some kind of stability, you can say unknownness with stability, and in the mind it is known and unstable. So you must choose which one you think is better. Atma, you are saying thank you for the energy I am receiving from you. Yes, Atma, this is a energy satsang. It's not a concept satsang. At a point of time, I used to know so many concepts. I was an expert in debate and things like this, but somehow it was seen that they don't serve so much of purpose of this conveying this. So still I use them, but I know their limitation. I'm happy, Atma, that you feel it. I guess it is Jayani. Jayani, you are saying, Namaste, beloved Ramdas ji. So very happy to connect here with you. There is so much love here for you. Jayani, my name is Raji. Maybe you typed copy paste maybe from somewhere. But I so much love to you. Or you must check Jayani. You may be in the wrong satsang probably. If it is meant for my brother Ramdas, then you please check it. Jayani, you are saying sorry, Raji. So sorry. So I guess you are in the right place, but it was just a typing mistake. You are welcome, Jayani. Jayani. Aparna, I will take your question now. You are saying, Raji ji, when I communicate with people and anything happen there, after that moment, the interest goes even after the event is over. And when I am by myself at home and not so much communicate with people around, then there is so interest in anything. Then probably you said there is no interest in anything. When I meet people, like something is still interested in playing the game. Or is this okay? Have this interest? Kindly, please help me clear this. Thank you. Aparna, I can definitely try to say something about it, and it will probably help you also. But before that, understand that why it is so important for you to ask such a question here. where there is a possibility to understand, to see, not understand, to see the truth in this moment right now. Why it is, this is such an important question for you. Don't try to get a user manual or instructions manual from spiritual teachers like me. Rather, try to discover your own wisdom. Let me help you discover your own wisdom so that you can decide every moment what is correct for you to do, so that you are not dependent on anybody. Because your dependency is the root cause of suffering. Your dependency on mind, and further, because of that, your dependency on everything around, everybody, everybody. There is no everybody if you don't see through the mind. But yet you will live in this world of duality where you will say I am separate and others are separate. Aparna, you are also saying a little bit that um, because it feels that that with interest the identity picked up. Okay, so then probably there is some value for you here in this question. Uh, Aparna, as I said, you cannot fight with darkness directly, and trying to fix your identity, trying to fix your mind, trying to monitor your behavior and improve upon that is trying to fight with the darkness. And many of spiritual teachers like me, including me, call it therapy. It is called therapy. It's not really called discovery into the truth, into the nature of your true nature. So I would say that don't pay so much attention whether identity came or not. You will not be able to really understand so much right now whether this is identity or this is not a identity, because the one who is seeing and knowing everything is the identity itself right now. So it doesn't matter what you do. It does not matter what you do. Everything that you do is actually coming from the same identity. Your best option is see that everything that I am doing is coming from same identity. This is your best option. You cannot do anything about improving yourself, growing into anything else, because you cannot grow. The true nature that you are, that the being that you are, cannot grow, and the identity that you think you have, identity that through which you live, never exist anyway. So where this growth will take place, I wonder actually, except in the concepts, except in the mind. You don't need to grow as true self. False self does not exist, so cannot grow. That what will grow exactly? What will improve? What will progress on the spiritual path? Not that not that I don't understand what you are saying, but also please try to understand what I am saying. So what is saying that um, because it feels that the interest with the interest the identity picked up. This one who is saying is the identity right now, but this identity is not something wrong. This identity you call ego. This identity I call conditioning. You are the self all the time conditioned. Then you call yourself ego, which is basically a concept only. There is no such thing as ego anywhere. Ego is just a concept. When you don't, when you have not looked enough within yourself, then you move from ignorance about yourself. That ignorant state about yourself is called ego state. So ego is a state, not an identity. So then where is this identity which you are talking about? I don't see any identity. I see only you, the truth, the true self. So let's have a debate about it. What you are right now? Who are you right now? If not the truth, if not the true self, plus conditioning. So you are the true self plus conditioning, not you are true self plus identity. No, true self plus conditioning, not identity. Remember this. All of you remember this. And how identity can affect, how this conditioning can affect you if you don't touch it. So this is what sadhana is. Learn how to not touch the mind. Learn how to keep quiet. And if you keep quiet, you keep quiet as true self. And very soon you discover this and confirm this, and then your dependency on the mind totally uh, uh, vanishes and you become free from it. So don't try to fight with the darkness. Bring in the light. Bring in the light. This is my message to all of you. Aparna, I hope I have answered your question actually. I don't feel I can say anything more than this right now about this. Aparna, further you have said somewhere. Uh, yes, today I even had this realization that there is only I am and no other or you. It's all my own projection. This is nice, Aparna. And you said, yes, it's all thoughts, interest in thoughts. Um, I guess, Aparna, we are very well done with this, very much done with this question right now. Mila, you are also here. And the white angel, you are an angel, no? Mila? You said you are saying Namaste, Master. I'm here with you. Love, love, love. Welcome, Mila. I'm happy to see you here again. Jayani, you are saying, Raji, the energy of your satsang is felt so strongly, even in the body. It cuts through all delusion. It is beyond words or understanding. Cannot articulate it, but feel deeply uh, grateful for the silence here. Yes, Jayani, this is a window into this pure silence, into the truth in this moment. Anybody who has total interest in truth, in silence, anybody who has enough courage to escape, to avoid, to ignore the mind, can connect here. Now that's all you have to do. Just ignore the mind. Don't listen. Whatever mind is saying, don't listen means mind not only is speaking in words, it is also trying to influence you through emotions and feeling and everything else. Just don't pay any attention to any of these things, and you are right here. And there is nothing which is between you and the truth now. I am happy, Jayani, that you can connect to this truth, which does not know the other. It has never known the other. Jenny, you also said no other, only this. Thank you. Yes, only this. And let us not bring any concepts here. Let's only call it this. And let only this be the receiver of this knowledge, experiencer of this moment, seer of this view, this scene, and doer of all the actions which may happen in this moment. Let this be the only identity, only reality, only owner of anything and everything. And anybody who is lagging behind, if you are not able to connect right now, don't try to figure out, don't try to fix. Just quickly start listening. Just ignore the mind and listen. So you can still hook into this. You can connect with this wherever you are right now. There is no preparation needed for this. Only your openness. No preparation. Aparna, for you, it would be useful to write as much as you can in one message, because what happens is in between some other friend writes message in the Google Hangout window, then somehow I cannot put all of the questions, all of the messages together, and then we don't, you know. Nitya, you are saying something. You are saying, "I love you so much, Rajiji. The only desire which is here is to be here. Everything is fading, but this cannot fade. Thank you so much." Yes, Nitya, this cannot fade. And Nitya, you don't need to do anything for it. It's so beautiful. So much love to you, dear Nitya. Remember, all of you, if you are here for truth, you will not get the truth here. You will dissolve. But if you are here for something else, then you will get some sense of knowledge, maybe, some beautiful experience, maybe, some understanding, maybe. But that understanding will be received by whom, if not the conditioned self? So the conditioned self has to rest here, and that conditioned self is not really that self is conditioned. It is only the interaction, it is only the association this this purity has with the activity of mind. For some time, you will have to ignore the mind here when you are here like this. So it is your mind activity which will relax a little bit when you ignore it. So it is not the mind activity which is busy, it is you, the truth, who is busy. So you become free now. You don't need to understand anything through the mind. You don't need to know anything through the mind. You only need to relax here in this right now. Only this. All knowledge that you have been seeking for is already here, waiting to be revealed within your own heart. Don't go out, don't go in, just be here. For you, there is no out, there is no in. You are just this. Aparna, you are saying sorry for that, Rajiji. I couldn't type in one box. Maybe there won't be any questions because it feels like whatever I ask is all from mind. Thank you so much. Very grateful. Your answer has made some pierce in my heart, and I can feel the pain. Thank you so much. And this is a beautiful, Aparna, because until this piercing happens, this piercing is not really piercing into in your heart. Your heart uh, is unbreakable, and it comes with uh, eternal warranty. So nothing can cut it, nothing can pierce it. It is the diamond which pierces everything. This is the diamond which is piercing it right now. So what is pierced is not hard. It is actually the ego, the this mind thing. which is a circle actually, like a transparent bubble, like a transparent globe, ball of glass or something that has been pierced, where you feel pain. Heart does not know any pain actually. Heart only knows the joy which is its own nature, naturally, always silently joyful, very, very silently, like. But this is beautiful. This is what is needed, Aparna. Whenever this piercing will happen, it will be painful. So, are you ready for this pain or not? This is the question. If you are ready for truth, you will not pay much attention, and like Aparna, you will respond that thank you. You will say like this. This is beautiful, Aparna. Continue having this courage, value this courage, this energy. That yes, I am feeling pain, and thank you for this. Very, very beautiful. So much love to you, dear Aparna. You are saying I am crying and laughing. Thank you. Don't you see? I am also crying and laughing. Actually, maybe you cannot see my tears so much. This is beautiful, Aparna. And Jayani, you are saying this recognizing it, this recognizing itself through a computer screen, and everything seemingly else dissolves. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Unspeakable gratitude. Yes, Jayani, it is absolutely wonderful, and it is equally amazing for me also. How and what exactly this flow is. Thank you for being here and witnessing with me the marvelousness of the self of this. Atma, you are saying it is what is here. As you said, heart is silently joyful. Love you, Raji. Yes, Atma, this is what it is. Is silently joyful, and give all the value to it, and you will discover the heart, the self, the heaven within, the light, the real light. And very soon, once you settle in this fully, you will never know any darkness, because this real light never knows any darkness. This silently joyful never knows anything else. So if you want to be joyful, don't to go out from here. Stay here in this. Shivani, you are saying something? You are saying, Rajiji, it feels here to acknowledge this seeing. It goes through the mind and then the mind negates it. But something knows this seeing and truth is here. I feel that I am unable to report about it as yet, as the mind interferes. Yet I know it. Not sure if this explains what I mean well or not. Yes, Shivani, I can understand these kind of expressions more than any other thing. So when this expression comes from truth, from some authentic seeing, very easily I am able to connect with it, even when you are not able to express it fully. I do connect with it, Shivani. It's beautiful. These things which you cannot express are the real jewel, are the real diamonds which are in your heart. Value them. Don't worry about explaining, or if you're not able to explain, it is perfectly fine. Anything valuable you won't be able to explain so clearly, and anything you can explain so clearly is more or less in the mind only. Maybe some far away echo of the truth, but only in the mind. Whenever you touch something deeper and stay there for some time, you feel this kind of, you feel you are not able to say what it is. No, I can feel it, Shivani. It is nice. It is beautiful. Steve, you are saying something. You are saying these dormant tendencies, vasanas, coming to light, feel so sticky and hard to separate from. I can see this stickiness, but please, can you throw some more light on it? Thanks. Yes, it will be very useful for everybody actually, because this Steve, naturally happens to everybody. Whenever your meditation, your seeing is powerful, the satsang is powerful. These dormant tendencies will come up, will come to the light. The best thing that you can do in this state is, don't believe in anything. Don't believe in thoughts. Don't believe in any experience which is trying to define, which is trying to prove that it is sadness, it is negativity, it is good, it is bad. I'm talking about these tendencies when they are coming up. Not that you don't believe in any thoughts. For your day-to-day life, you will have to believe. But when we are talking about these tendencies, when these things are coming up and so much stickiness, yes, I can understand this because I have also experienced it myself. I know how it feels, and I know what is the best thing to do in this state. The best thing is, you will feel troubled. This is true. You will feel a lot of stickiness. It is true. Best thing is, try not to do anything. Rather, stay as the seer of all. As much as you can, try your level best to uh, to stay as the seer. And even if you are able to achieve little bit of seeing capacity here, it would be much more useful and beneficial than anything else. So, Steve, this is one thing I can see. This stickiness, you can say, is a mix of two three things. It is first of all memory. Memory means that portion of this experience which you can which connects you with some life event which has happened in the past, and a experience, energetic experience, which you feel when it is when it is happening, when you are going through, this is going through you, when it is coming up. And another thing here which is present in you is resistance for it, that it should not be like this it should not be like this, is more you can say it harms more than both of these things, both of these elements of this stickiness. So try to be aware, try to refrain yourself from supporting this resistance for this memory and this energetic experience, and not to be here. So this resistance will naturally try to throw it out. I don't want it, I don't want it, it's so bad, it's not good, or anything like this. So this is the key. Try not to support the resistance you have, because that resistance is also coming from the same place of misunderstanding, conditioning. Let that also, you don't touch that also, Steve. I know it is not easy, it is very difficult, but find some way. And then it is the fastest way to let everything out, everything goes out, and you become very quickly become unburdened from these energies. One few things, as I said, help very much in this kind of states. One of them is I'm talking about some exercises. One of them is pranayam, which we have been doing in our group here continuously. It helps a lot. It not only helps clean up a little bit, but also it repairs anything which has been broken in the body mind system, harmonizes things. So this is how I feel about it, Steve. Uh, Atma, you are saying thank you, thank you, thank you, Atma. I don't see any question right now. Then maybe I can just speak from my heart again, a little bit. When you are listening to, when you are in this satsang and listening to this teacher, there is a sense that there is a teacher. There is a sense that there is this person, this somebody called Raji, who is uh, who is teaching you, who is telling you anything, everything. That is because you are holding on to uh, personal conditioning within yourself. If you let go of that conditioning, you will not see somebody here. That somebody disappears. And if you continue listening very, very carefully right now, for example, then also your your involvement, you can say, or your presence in this listening is your absent in the mind, in the conditioning. That also serves the same purpose. So either ignore the mind consciously and bring all your attention in this listening, in this moment, or pay directly more attention to listening, and your mind will become quiet. The energies will be, you will withdraw your energy from there. You are only one, but this energy has capacity to be divided into many. That is why you feel divided, and that's why you feel inner conflicts and many things like this. Do one thing at a time. When listening, listen. Right now, listening. Speaking is happening, you listen. Only listen. No need to think, no need to not think, no need to conclude, no need to stop conclusions which are happening in the mind. You have nothing to do with these things, you just listen to what this is speaking. It is not somebody, it is this which is speaking to you. If you want to call it truth, it is okay. But it actually does not have any names which mind can remember. No words can explain it. No word can express it. No words can reach it. At the max, words can only indicate towards this. But when this itself is talking to you right now in this moment, why to hold the words in the mind as pointers so that you can see this, you can meet this in future? Why not meet this right now? Your preparation is not needed right now. Your homework is not needed here. It is the encounter. You can do the homework when you are not here. This is how I feel like speaking right now. I felt like actually. Shivani, you are saying thank you so much, Rajiji. This is how it feels just to keep quiet and it is clear. Yes, Shivani, it is like this. And Shivani, just to, I want to take this opportunity to share something about me also. No, at a certain point, I was so articulate, in speaking conceptual things, word by word and concept by concept, like creating a framework of all these concepts and things like this. So perfectly, And now I probably because of I don't feel interest and I don't have this. I cannot. I see that words cannot explain, but I see now that now my language and you can see that how it is now. Sometimes statements are broken. Sometimes words are out of place. So is it because of this only? I am more and more drunk with the divine and find it very difficult to express in words. But I can so easily show you, I can so easily share this which is here. If you are not so much up for mind, for thinking, for concepts. As I said before, it is an energetic satsang. It is not a concept satsang. You are saying yes, I can relate here. Hmm. You're saying that Shivani, you're saying I can, yes, I can relate to both ways. Yes, yes. This is how it happens actually. That once you are in the mind and very, very mm, powerfully, very uh, uh, extensively using the mind, and then going beyond it, then somehow you know both of these things. And you know the real size, you can say, or the real value of powers and limitations of both the things, you know. Yes, yes, it is like this. Once you know, recognize the truth beyond mind, you will have to still clearly see the limitations of mind. Otherwise, mind will bother you. Mind will still try to sell you some stories that you can get something through concepts. So that has to be seen through fully before you can be totally free. So even if you recognize the truth, you will have to see the mind fully in the light of truth. Mind can only be seen in the light of truth. Mind cannot be seen in the light of the mind. Light of the mind is no light. It is just a piece of paper on which it is written light, and you are habitual of believing that this is what is called light because you have not seen the real light. Once you see the real light, then you would laugh actually how these concepts so easily can convince you that there is something there real happening in the mind, whereas actually nothing is happening, nothing real happening in the mind. The light is not in what is happening, what you see. Light is in the seer. Seer is the light, and whatever it sees is just nothing but its own reflection, its own conditioned reflection. Reflection can be conditioned only. Otherwise, if light is pure, how it will create any reflection, any shadows? So there has to be some impurity. So when this light goes out through the conditioning, through the mind, then it creates reflections, shadows, for shapes, and then you get confused. No need to so much care about what you see. Use that opportunity to catch the 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 rays of seeing and catch them and start going backward, back back stream or something like that, into the place from where the seeing is happening. That is the source of light. That is the source of life, and that is your source also, and that is you also. You are that also. And in this clear seeing, you understand that what you know as yourself, as separate self, is an expression of the undivided truth, of the undivided self. And you are this undivided self, and you are this expression also. This is the complete truth that you know. And then there are no conflicts, there are no discrepancies, no misunderstandings in between. First, you see the truth from the eyes of separation, then you see the separation from the eyes of truth. First, you see your non dual nature from the eyes of duality, then you see duality from the eyes of your non dual nature. then there is no problem. All is perfect already. Adam, you are saying, thank you, Raji. Thank you, Adam, that you are here. Barbara, you are saying, being here with you and not engaging with the mind makes me so tired. I could just fall asleep in the satsang. I feel embarrassed. No, Barbara, there is no need to feel embarrassed. Don't waste a single second in feeling embarrassed. It is also being engaged with the mind. Don't waste single second. Don't waste single bit of your energy, even in feeling embarrassed and like this. Quickly, when the truth is here, when that meeting with the truth is happening, quickly connect again. Forget about what happened. Care about what is now. Otherwise, mind will keep you engaged. In the name of I made this mistake and now I will correct it and I'm feeling bad and like this. Don't touch these things even now. Just quickly come back. Some friend has written something here also. Piyush Shukla. Piyush, you are saying Oshoji says there are two steps to realization. One is the realization or seeing, and second is stabilizing in it. Can you speak about it a little bit, please? Um, Piyush, uh, I know many masters have said this, including if you like you are saying like Osho, many masters have said this that there are two steps to realization. One is seeing, clear seeing, realizing through clear seeing what is your true nature. Then stabilizing in it. Yes, I would like to speak about it a little bit. In the state of self ignorance, when we don't know ourselves, then we see everything through the mind, meaning through the thinking process. Mind means thinking process. Mind is not an identity, it is a process, a capacity you have. So we see everything through mind process. And even this effort of trying to know yourself also happens through mind process. Although you are the truth who is making this effort, but through the mind. Mind now is not just thinking process. Mind is this sense of being somebody having a life, like this sense of separation. This is basically what is mind, through which we are living and through which we are seeing everything. And even the true nature is also seen through this separation only, this separateness only. It is not seen by the separateness, but it is seen through the separateness. It is seen by the oneness only, by the truth only, because only truth can recognize truth. Mind cannot recognize truth because there is nobody in the mind. Mind should be seen something like it has a lot of capacity of thinking, but it has no IQ. It has no intelligence of its own. The intelligence comes from the self, from the truth, and the result of the thinking is also received by the truth. So the conditioned self, when becomes totally ready and willing to see the truth, willing to give up anything to know the truth of itself, then it is able to see the truth by the grace of life. But at this point, it is only able to see the truth. It is not yet. It has not become the truth in a way. It has not. It has yet to be the truth. You can say it has yet to live as truth. Still, there is conditioning. Conditioning means not individual conditioning about activities, behaviors. No, conditioning of being separate. So the conditioning when I say mind, I don't mean mind functioning. I don't mean thinking. I don't mean memory. Although it carries that thing, but I don't really mean that. What I mean is the sense that I am separate, and that I have a story, that I have my life. So it is not the memory which is in the way of seeing the truth, but it is the sense that this is my memory. This my is what is in the way. This is what is mind. So my is the mind, not what it connects to through this my bridge. So that is how it is, Pius, that once you have seen the truth, you will almost become like, for a period of time, you may be living like in two boats almost. Sometimes you will be relaxed into the truth fully when mind functioning is not given so much energy, or when it is not so much noisy, and then mind will catch you again, catch your attention again when something powerful relatively happening. But slowly, this truth, which starts like a simple glimpse, it's like a simple recognition of one moment. This has this capacity, this realization has this capacity to dissolve, to consume the whole ego mind. Ego mind basically is your energy, portion of your energy is stuck in conditioning, is stuck in the belief that I am separate and I have a separate life story. That energy is merged back into the truth, and once it is merged, mind does not affect you at all, because mind never affects you except when you believe that it affects you. And why we believe? Because we live as a conceptual identity in the mind. We live as a mind identity, not as a real identity. So activities of the mind affects us. Stabilizing in yourself is basically nothing but merging of the mind into the heart, into the self. Merging. But now the focus is the base is the heart, the self, not the mind. So it is not the mind which is trying to merge into the self. It is rather the self which is uncomfortable with the mind. So it merges it into itself and converts it into light, converts everything into light. Anything which is not in line is thrown out of the system. Before realization, the base was mind. After realization, base is self, the truth. From there, you know, first you looked at the truth from the mind. Now you are looking at the mind from the truth. This is the difference. And when you look at the mind from the truth, now the days of the mind are very numbered, very few. Very quickly it will dissolve into the truth. I have been speaking about this stage and things like this. We can talk about it some other time in details, but this is how I feel it happens. Piyush, you said something before which I missed. I just want to speak. You said pranam, Rajee. Namaste, Piyush. I just want to acknowledge that you wrote this also. Soham, you have written something. You are saying, dear Raji, your words go straight into my heart. Mind has fallen away. So much love. Yes, Soham. When we are ready to listen, it is very natural to to come straight to the heart, because this energy does not really know anything apart from this. So this energy is specialized in doing this. When it is received, when we are sensitive enough, receptive enough, when we want to talk and discuss, then this energy does not work so much in this way. But when we are open for truth, then yes, it happens like this. Very beautiful, Soham. Istina, you are saying, I am afraid that I am not able to see truth. I feel inferior to others who can see. This is little trust in my capacity generally. There is little trust in my capacity generally. Istina, I can give you so many answers, but I want to speak the truth as much as possible, as straight as possible. And my answer to you, Istina, is don't worry about these things. Don't pay too much attention to these things. Come in satsang and listen. That is all you need. You really don't need to do anything else. When you feel, you share, and then in response to that, listen again. Don't worry that you have to work out something. You don't have to achieve something here. You have to lose yourself as what you think you are, what you know about yourself, so that you can gain yourself as what I know you. You lose your present self into satsang so that you can gain your true self. This is what is needed, Istina. So this is just not so important actually. You can actually, you have capacity to ignore it and continue again, come back to quickly to this connection. Because I am not able to see the truth is actually coming from mind faculty. It's a faculty. Mind is a capacity that you have. It is coming from there. Although you feel I am saying it. No, no, you are not saying it. Darshana, you're saying. Hence, Olbi, you are saying, thank you, Raji, for that answer to Istina. Thank you, Hence. It was useful for you also, I guess. If anybody has anything urgent to share, you can share. That would be the last thing I can take in this session today. We have already reached almost end of this session now. Venkata Sridhar. Venkata Sridhar, you are saying Namaste Rajee ji. I got a chance today to connect to internet now. Thanks. I am feeling now something restfulness, maybe empty after a few weeks. So much continuous restlessness and feeling of so much urgency to come out of tightness. Namaste, Sridhar. Welcome. If your message has some question, like something you want to ask, then you need to write again. I could not really understand. Or if it is a report, then it's fine. And Mila, you are saying thank you so much for this. Yes, Mila, this is beautiful. Atma, you are saying thank you, Raji, for your presence and your love. Thank you, Atma, for being here. Steve, you are saying thank you for your pointings and now seeing more clearly the troubling resistance in me. Yes, Steve. This resistance is part of the ego, part of the conditioned self, conditioning basically. So just seeing it, understanding it is enough. Shivani, you are saying thank you, Rajiji. So much love. So much love to you also, Shivani. Istina, you are saying I'm confused when you say that we can listen to the mind in daily life, when to listen and when not. Okay. Istina, maybe it will help you a little bit. I can explain quickly. Generally, in life, you have two type of decision to make. In a way, you can say two type of things you need. Uh, you use mind for. One is how to do, meaning implementing anything, execution of anything, and what to do. The what to do decisions Although mind is needed for that, but should be done by you, not by the mind. Mind can be used to help to provide data like past events, past experiences of, but you stay connected with this moment, with presence of yourself in the moment, and from here you feel and decide, because here there is much more clarity. So for the base decisions, meaning like major decisions, let's say, you must listen to the mind, but not let it decide for you. You rather decide. Listen to the mind like like a judge. You are a judge, and mind is like a lawyer. Listen all the arguments, and then you yourself feel and decide. For day-to-day activities like going how to do, what to do, like this, small things, it is fine. Mind can decide because it has experience. This is what I mean, that when to listen to the mind and when not. So for how to do things, it is perfect for us to listen to the mind for day-to-day activities. In satsang, there is no place for mind. There is no use of mind actually. So we are only talking about when you are not in satsang or in your meditation sittings. You will understand this more, Stina, as you meditate more. Then you will more understand what I mean by this. Natalia, you are saying what a what what a hell. Focus moves between seer only and objects, but they are not exist. How I can live as something what is not exist, even what is going on? Is it a joke? Yes, Natalia, it is a joke. This is very lovingly called a cosmic joke, a universal joke. So your ego identity, let's say, or any identity basically for that matter, exists only as long as there is some activity, either physical, either actual, like practically through the body and mind, or in the mind through memory. So when you are living in the memory, or when you are doing some activity, then only some identity can exist. Outside of these two scenarios, there is no identity. There is only truth, which is undivided. Body remains divided, but body does not know that it is divided actually, and that which believes that I am separate is not real. It exists only. It's a process actually. It exists only when something is some doing, some actions is taking place, or in the mind thinking is happening. Don't pay attention to this. No identity is there. Just simply see there is no identity actually anywhere, Natalia. Denon, you were saying thank you for your very direct pointings. It is so helpful. Thank you. Soham, you are saying at your feet, dear Rajiji. Thank you. Thank you, Soham. Thank you. Stina, you finally said thank you, Raji. Thank you, Stina, for listening so carefully. Now it is time to say bye bye to all of you. But just last message from Aparna. You are saying thank you, Rajiji. Such a strong satsang I had today. I cannot say anything anymore. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I feel that going to die for some reason. Yes, Aparna, it feels like this. When when this identity is dissolving, really, one feels like I'm dying or something like this. But it is just a feeling. You will witness this experience of dying. You are there. You are always here to witness it. So it is perfectly fine. Thank you for listening so carefully. Thank you, everyone, for being here today and listening. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.